everyone, my name's Lillian. I'm the book blogger behind Utopia State of Mind, and today I may be bringing you my most exciting, most gorgeous book haul. I know I say this every time, but like, I have a lot of special editions to show you and they are stunning. So let's just get into it. Let's start off with ARCs. I'd like to thank the publishers for sending me these beautiful ARCs. The first one is the Book of Gothel. This is supposed to be a retelling of, what is it? Not Sleeping Beauty, Tangled, Rapunzel. This is supposed to be a retelling of Rapunzel, but this is about the story about the witch who put her there. So I'm really excited. I personally really love kind of like villain anti-hero stories, so I'm very intrigued by all of this. The next one is a copy of For the Throne. I was actually reading this as an e-copy before I got this, so I was able to transition, which saved my eyes a lot, but I have finished it, so I can say that this book took what I thought was going to be a fantastic sequel and just like elevated that totally. I really loved For the Throne, even though I wasn't like a huge fan in general of Beauty and the Beast, and I feel like For the Wolf had a lot of those kind of elements and some of that vibe. I still really loved that one, so I had really high expectations for the Throne, and this one was just such a good series finale. And the next one is Ithaca. This is really stunning. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Basically, this tells the story of Penelope, who is famous because she's the wife of Odysseus, but this tells her story. And when did she actually... I'm not sure exactly at what point in Penelope's story Ithaca's about, but I'm just so excited, and also the proof is just so gorgeous. And then the next one that I have is this gorgeous proof for The Book Eaters. I also read The Book Eaters. I read this and it is so fantastic. If you love stories with motherhood and mother characters, that's definitely one reason you should read The Book Eaters. Devin has a lot of things going on in her life. Motherhood is certainly not her only like identifying role. I feel like sometimes you can read characters who are specifically like one role or the other, and that's certainly not the case for Devin. Devin is the main character, and she is trying to protect the people that she loves, not only like her children, but also like the people in her life that she loves, and also to kind of re-challenge or kind of think about the narratives that she has been taught and specifically fed. That's all I'm gonna say. But The Book Eaters is so fantastic, and look at this. Don't read this book, devour it. 100% agree. And then the last book, the last arc at least, is an arc of Babel. I don't know how to convey, one, how excited I am for this, and two, how amazing this book is. I have read it, this chunky book, and it is so... I had the highest expectations going into Babel because, as you may know, I am a huge fan of the Poppy War. Don't know how many times I can say that I'm a fan of the Poppy War. But Babel just blew everything that I was expecting out of the water in a meaningful, nuanced, and also emotional way. You have to read this. You have to. Like, it is definitely a different vibe than the Poppy War, but it is just so fabulous. It truly embodies the spirit of dark academia in the best way, while also examining and interrogating Western imperialism, Orientalism, colonialism, and also racism. It came with this really beautiful shiny, which is going to be really hard to show you, but it's basically a little pamphlet about Babel. There's kind of a map of the actual tower. I'm trying to show it so you can see it, but it's very difficult. Then there's a map of Oxford, and then there's a little kind of glossary of Oxford English, which was really cute. But what I'm most excited about is that it came with a little pin. I will try to take photos of the pins because there's another one coming up in this video, and I will show them kind of inserted here. But it's the crest of the Royal Institute of Translation, University of Oxford, and it just like pins. I love. You know I love pins, right? So this was fantastic. And those are the arcs that I have, and now we're going to go into special editions because there's a lot and they're gorgeous. I mean, also, these are some of the most beautiful arcs that I've gotten, like, ever. The foil on Ithaca, the foil on Babel, just the Babel And then also I love what they've done with the cover of Book Eaters and made the proof, like the arc, look so striking and so different while also retaining elements of the cover. Like, yes, love it so much. And I'm gonna go into special editions now. The first is my Illumicrate for April. It took a while to appear in this video, mostly because I had it basically right after the last book haul video, but I wanted to wait until I had enough to chat about. So it is Portrait of a Thief. I love this book so much. If you want to also, this is great to kind of, it's not the same vibe as Babel, okay? But it also kind of talks about colonialism, and it also talks about art acquisition and art ownership, and it also talks about diasporic identity, like all of it in one. I love what Illumicrate did with the little like stealing of the A. I think that's super cute, and the reflection in the sunglasses. Those are certainly very cute, subtle cover differences. But I think what I really love the most, first of all, yellow sprayed edges, are a variety of things. My two favorite are that the reverse dust jacket art is just so gorgeous. It is basically the same artist as I think the one for the Atlas 6. That's the same vibes it gave me, but I just love this disaster crew, or like this heist crew, so much. And I think my favorite element though has to be the tigers. Super, super cute case stamp as well. So I love that one dearly. And the next one is the special edition debut box of The Blood Trials. I have read and already adored The Blood Trials. It's going to be such a fantastic series. If you love deadly competitions with dangerous consequences, if you love that vibe, like, you have to read it. It's also kind of has this Roman feel to a lot of the titles in it. So that's also a fan for people. Maybe if you want to read like, if you want to read like an adult, very cutthroat competition vibe, but you liked similar vibes that, like, for example, An Ember in the Ashes had, maybe this. But also there's a lot of conspiracy and a lot of mystery as well in this book. They did this in a hardcover. I'm not sure if this is always in a hardcover for this, but it also has red sprayed edges. It also has a book plate from the author, but what is my favorite, obviously, is that it has a pin. I mean, honestly, like, this is why I bought it, for this pin. I will, of course, include a cut-in scene? I don't know. I will include a little picture of the pin here, but it basically says, "Blood is my gift." Very cute. Honestly, why I bought it. And then the last, well, not the last, but before I talk about something very special, is my Owlcrate edition of Only a Monster. Okay, look. I have a lot of editions of Only a Monster. I have the Fairy Loot one. I'm pretty sure I have like a normal one somewhere. And then this Owlcrate one. It features this kind of teal color and the red. I'm not a huge fan of the teal, honestly. I love teal in general, but it just, I don't know. The cover wasn't what sold me, honestly. Sprayed edges, gotta love them. I wish there were stenciled ones. I'm not sure, I said in my unboxing of the Fairy Loot one, I'm not sure if I love those stenciling on it, to be honest, but I love stenciled edges, and so I do kind of wish there's a little bit of stenciling on that. But I think the main reason that I wanted this one is not only does this have an exclusive case stamp with this silver one, it also, the dust jacket featured art on it, which I was just like, I have to have. It's basically the scene that comes up in the book that I was like, I really want to see it. And then when they chose it for the reverse dust jacket art, I was just like, I need it in person. It is so gorgeous, and I love this scene just so much. And then I want to talk really quickly about these pre-order goodies I got from Rachel and Solomon for See You Yesterday, with these fantastic vinyl stickers. They feel so high quality as well. I think Rachel was saying that you can stick them and unstick them as well, so that would be very helpful. I'm one of the people who loves stickers, collects stickers, honestly, and then doesn't use them, doesn't put them on anything because I'm too scared I'm gonna regret it. So I really love that. That was the last thing I want to talk about before I chat about some fantastic special editions. Sorry if you can hear a lot of things, I'm just moving some stuff around. It is the Illumicrate Archive Edition of the Bone Witch series. I love this series so much. I have all the hardcovers. They're away. But you will be able to see unboxing photos on my Instagram. But I love this series so much. It's one that I read really early on, honestly, before it got as hyped as it is now. To be honest, it could be more hyped, but before it got as hyped as it is now, I read The Bone Witch. I think I read it as like an arc. I read Heart Forger as an arc for sure. And then I was sold. Honestly, after The Bone Witch, I basically wrote source books and I was like, I need this. Thank you very much. So let me just show you, first of all, this print because it's on the top. It is this foil. I don't know if it's foiled because it's black and it's not metallic, but I think it said foiled. But it's not like, I mean, it's shiny, as you can tell, but it's not, I don't know. Is this foiled? I'm not sure. But anyway, it features tea and it features apparently the first scene from the book, which tracks. That makes sense. I love this so much. I don't know how I'm going to display this. Anyway, if you have comments and like suggestions how to display it, please let me know. And then I'll just show you the other kind of special goodies before I go into the actual books, which are stunning. Is this giant scarf, which I have a really hard time kind of showing you. You're going to like lose my face. But it's hard. You can't even fit all of it in the frame right now. But it's very beautiful. It feels super silky. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Should I like wear it as a scarf? What should I do with it? I'm not really exactly sure. I don't have enough wall space to hang it up. So I don't know what to do with it. Also, please leave me suggestions. And then finally, the last one is this metallic or enamel like bookmark string. I don't use these, honestly, because I'm kind of worried that they'll leave a dent in the book if I put too much pressure on it. If they do, please let me know. If they don't, also please let me know. But it basically has the heart glass and this little potion. I'll obviously leave photos as well because you won't be able to see it. But I'll leave photos as well of that. And now, let me just show you the gorgeousness. This is totally out of order because the top one on my pile is the Shadow Glass, which is the last one. But they basically had all new covers that feel a little bit to me, a little bit like wood art covers. They're not really wood art or paper art, but they have very much of a graphic look to them. There we go. This is Shadow Glass. Nice spine. And the back just has a quote on it because, I mean, I've read these, so. What I also love about each of them is sprayed and stenciled. This is the gorgeous stenciled edges. As well, the end papers are a map. And then, here, I'll just show you. The end papers are a map. And then also, on the case stamp, it just has a quote, which will be very, very difficult to read. Basically, this just says, I am sorry about many things, but I'm not sorry about this. Which is just like a quintessential tea thing to say. So that's the Shadow Glass. I'll try to look at all of them. Here, I'll try to look at all of them. The next one is the Bone Witch, which is the first one. Stenciled edges, beautiful gold, and they also keep the color scheme of the books, which I thought was really nice. As you'll see on the Instagram one, when I have all of them side by side, you'll be able to see that. Spine. On the back, this one says, if there's anything I've learned from him in the years since, it's that the dead hide truths as well as the living. Also, it's sprayed on the top too. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that, but it is. And then it also features the map and papers, just in a different color. And then on the front cover, it also has a quote, which I don't know if you'll be able to read it. This is death magic. Complicated and exclusive and implaceable, and from the start, I wielded it with ease. Which is also just like another tea quote. And then the final one is the Heart Forger. This is the second one in the series. This beautiful heart. On the back, it has another quote from the book. And this one as well has the map and papers, except in a different color. And then this case stamp, it says, life isn't fair, dear one, and sometimes neither is death. So those are the special edition box, the archive box of the Bone Witch series. I just love this series so much. I decided to splurge for this archive box. I'm very, very happy about it. Honestly, if I thought about books that I would want other archive sets of, I don't know, I saw that Fairy Loot was doing one for the Gilded Wolves. I love that series so much, but it didn't have any other merch, I don't think. So I really couldn't justify it. I mean, honestly, you cannot justify the price of the box for the merch. It's about the books as well. But I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about that. But what I would really love, actually, what I'm trying to think about other series. I saw the popular ones, couldn't afford them. Like, whoa, those are gorgeous, but could not afford them. I ended up tracking down, I think, the print. Also, I saw the Jade City one. Those were also gorgeous, but I couldn't afford it at the time. I did track down the pin set and the bookmarks, so my favorite things. What would I want as another archive set for? I'll have to think about it, but I do have some ideas in case anyone wants to know my ideas. So anyway, that features probably my most gorgeous haul of like 2022, hands down. I'm just gonna call it honestly, with those proofs and all these special editions. I don't know, I mean 2022, you got a lot coming up against you for the next hauls. So I hope that you enjoyed it. There were so many things to show you, and I had a really fun time. I hope to see you in the next video that isn't a haul, because honestly, like, I need to take a little bit of a break. My wallet needs to take a little bit of a break. So anyway, I hope to see you in the next one, and I hope you have a good reading week, month, day, year, until I see you.